years in Alliance in Mosengo. Very young at 30 years old. Okay? And that's their baby. So I am a grandfather. That's my granddaughter, Ivana. Josh. Oh, he's calling you Josh. 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 He's shouting, Josh. Did you get that on video, Ogah? Alright, good. I like that. I'm in the middle of talking. Josh! I like that. This is my eldest son, Jim. He's 24 years old. That's my youngest son, John. He's 20 years old. 3 of my kids finished universities. And what I used to pay for it, Alliance in Motion Global Income. Okay? Abuja is close to my heart. Ask me why. Wow. Because I have an adopted son in the Philippines, a Nigerian boy from Abuja. His name is Nosa Omorogbe. Okay, I call him Nick. Nosa Omorogbe is a basketball player of the Nigerian juniors basketball squad that played in FIBA. So when he was 19, somebody from Manila, Facebook, talked to him and said, "Young man, do you want to play in Philippines for a university?" He was 19 years old. This was 2007. So he flew for the first time to the Philippines. When he came to Manila, he was culture shock. You know culture shock? He says, "Whoa!" He wanted to fly back home. But he already signed a contract. He cannot break the contract. So the coach saw that he's sad. The coach brought him to me in the church. So I talked to him, prayed with him, told him, "You come to my house anytime, you come to the church every Sunday." And that's what he did. So he finished his bachelor's degree in the university, played for the basketball team as an import for 2 years. He brought the university into the national finals twice. And he was voted as a mythical team member, mythical 5 member. And when he graduated, he wanted to go to Canada for a master's program. But the door got closed. We prayed again. The owner of the school spoke to him and said, "Nick, why don't you coach my team? And while you coach my team, you earn your master's program in my school." So he coached for 2 years, completing master's program. And after he completed his contract, another door opened by the Lord to him. And now he is in Tokyo, Japan for PhD. The boy is from Abuja right here. And so I am so honored to be here with you. Let's give God a big hand clap for what He's doing in our lives today. Are you happy for what God is doing in your life today? You know, we're not yet finished product. God is still working on us. Come on, say to your seatmate, God is not finished with me yet. Say one more time, God is not finished with you yet. I love that. I love that. So that's my family in the Philippines and my wife. And I am so thankful to God because when I joined Alliance as a distributor in 2008, it was my church member I saw who was very poor boy at 16. I shared the gospel with him. I baptized him, discipled him for the next 5 years, showed him his future with God. And when he graduated university, this young boy, poor boy, went and did network marketing. After 3-4 years of network marketing, he's always on top. And so he partnered with 2 wonderful gentlemen from Philippines to start their own company. And now he's one of the owners of the most successful, #1 MLM company in the Philippines, in Asia, and soon in the whole world. Alliance in Mosengo. I am referring to none other than Mr. John Aspirin. He's not my son. I saw him when he was nothing. He was borrowing money for transport. He was coming to my house to take care of my small children because he's a good boy. So I said, "Come, have meal with us." I was a poor pastor too, but he was there in my 1-bedroom apartment. All right? And then I saw him prospered by God. Now he's a billionaire in my country. Each time he buys a building, he builds a building, he calls me for dedication. Every property, every vehicle, every million that comes in. Sometimes he calls me and says, Papa, I have a problem. I thought it's real. He said, what's the problem? I have so much money. And we would laugh together. And you know, until now, he's one of the directors of AIM Global, makes billions, but the boy doesn't change. Still a humble boy. He eats with his hands when we eat at home. He does not have a bodyguard. He walks around alone. Drives an ordinary car. Why? He's content with what he has. Amen. Who likes to be like John Asirin? Raise your hand. Who wants to be like Dr. Edgar Banton? Raise your hand. Who wants to be like Francis Miguel? Raise your hand. These three wonderful gentlemen, certified billionaire. But you know what? Their feet are on the ground. Is everybody listening? Yeah. Okay. You know, I come from way back, way far Uganda. Okay? And Dr. called me up and said, come over to Nigeria. Go to Nigeria. I said, yes, sir. What do you want me to do? You know what the president said? Just tell the story of East Africa. Okay? So what I'll share with you is very simple. I'll just share with you a story. These are facts. These are not lies. These are happening as we speak. And I want you to read between the lines. And I want you to challenge yourself. Where you are now and where you want to be with alliance. Is time precious? Answer me. Is time precious? Yes. Listen, your time is so precious. Don't waste it. So is mine. So please don't talk when I'm talking. If you're sleeping, please sleep outside, not in my class. It is my class, not yours. And I'm talking only to few people, not everyone. So I don't want to waste your time, don't waste mine. I only have until 4 o'clock. I have a very long material. And I'm sure it will help a lot of people here. So if you don't respect my time, please, I love you. But please step out. Is that okay? Yeah. This is business. We'll make a lot of money. I will be in East Africa very short. By the end of this month, I fly back to Uganda where we make money every day. We are so busy making money in alliance, we have no time wasting time. Amen. The people of East Africa, 24 hours is not enough. We teach them how to sleep. My God. Because those boys don't sleep. Those young girls making money left and right. I'll tell you later, your jaws, if it will not drop later, I think you're making the same. Maybe you're like Mama Grace, you're number one in West Africa. That's why you will not be impressed. These are impressive statistics. That's why I came to bless you. It's not to humiliate anyone, not to embarrass anyone. This is to challenge you that it can be done. Yeah. If they can do it, I can do it. Better. Are you ready now? Yeah. Let's begin. We came May of 2015 from Manila. I flew to Nigeria, then quickly flew to Uganda because we have opened our first office in Kampala, Uganda. That's the top view of our office, and these are the first crew that we have here. You know Vanessa, oh, there she is. Oops. Can you put it back? Can you put it back? There. Alright? And that's me. That's the first OPP that we have. And, what is it going back? There you go. 44 million people Uganda. 44 million people Uganda. 111 districts. 400,000 graduates every year, but only 70,000 jobs available. That's how small Uganda is. Let's compare it to Nigeria. Uganda, they are poorer than Nigeria. When I say poor, when I landed in Lagos, the first thing I noticed, Man, your cars here, fantastic. Your roads, especially Abuja, wow. It can compete with Abuja. I can compare it with Kuwait. Yeah, the roads of Kuwait are like this. Beautiful. Dubai, Abuja stops. Next second is Lagos. Because your cars, you have American cars here. I love the Highlander park outside. Is that yours? Yes. Oh man. Oh man. Chino in Onitsha is driving a 4Runner. Whoa. You got, when you go to Kampala, all the brand new cars belong to the government officials. Businessmen, they drive second-hand cars. Alright? And we have plenty of potholes in Uganda, in Kampala. You cannot drive fast there. The only ones that drive fast in Kampala, boda riders. The boda. The buildings there are semi-collapsing. As old as Idi Amin's time. The buildings. Here in Lagos, man. But I see construction upon construction. I've been to Lagos this past few weeks. Lagos, Ibadan, PH, Onitsha, and now here, Abuja. Then I fly to Kano on Sunday. See, I'm going around. The same story. Okay? Because Nigeria is such a huge 186 million people. Nearly 200 million. Is that right? Yes. AIM Global is only 6 years old. And look what we have produced. Fantastic men and women the first 6 years. Okay? Let's give God honor and praise for the first 6 years. You see, Alliance, each season, I say season. Everybody say season. For example, first year of Alliance, there were challenges. But thank God, the 3 guys, passed it. On the 3rd year, another set of challenge in Philippines. Then they were able to overcome it. On the 7th year, we had another big challenge in Manila. But they overcame it. Alright? On the 10th year, another challenge. But quickly, boom, they got it. Right? But Nigeria, you face your challenge, I think 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Alright? The national crisis. Remember, everyone will go through their personal crisis. Alright? Personal crisis, health crisis, financial crisis, national crisis. I remember when I was in Manila, 1983, a national issue occurred and it hit our economy. Dollars shot up. And people are leaving Philippines from 83 to 86. I thought we're going to have a civil war. But in 86, you know what happened? People power. A big change, alright? A new president was placed, and so on and so forth. The same thing has happened to Nigeria. And of course, when a national crisis happens, business is affected. Is that right? Yes. I heard many multinational companies close shop in Nigeria. Is that right? Yes. And that's a fact. We cannot deny that. Even AIM Global got affected. Is that right? Yes. Now, but that's been passed. In April of 2017, we made a nice transition. I look at your marketing plan. I look at the products. I look at the matching bonus. I look at the 20 matches and 32 matches. That's very competitive. Is that right? Yes. Very competitive. But you know, I saw the sales of Nigeria compared to last 2015. So when I look at the new marketing plan, I said, it's going to pick up 16 to 17. No, it did not. It's 2018 already. It's too long. It's too long. What do we do with crisis? Someone said, it's not what happened to you, but what you do with what happened to you that counts. Whatever you face in life. This morning I was counseling a lady in the Philippines, a vice president of a huge company. The husband had a mistress. So the wife was crying on the cell phone. Young wife, she doesn't know what to do. So I told her, My daughter, relax. I have a counselor in the Philippines. I'm going to bring the two of you to work and encourage the two of you. When you come out of this trial, you're going to be a better person. It's not the end of the world. Alright? She wants to get out of the house, out of the relationship. I said, no. No. You're young, I'm old. I saw that. I've worked with that. I've handled many cases like that. Now they're okay. So you relax and then we pray. The same thing here. When we encounter a problem in our business, a challenge, everybody say problem? I don't call it a problem. I call it a good problem. Alright? It means it doesn't matter what kind of challenge you have. It's how you address the challenge. It's how you change the challenge to work for you. Is that right? Winners turn their problems to production. From testings to triumph. Is that right? From down there to up there. Because they are winners. You know the Bible, what the Bible said in James. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of, everybody say, many kinds. Come on, louder, many kinds. Say to your seatmate, many kinds. The Bible assures you and me, the best and the best will experience trials of many kinds. Because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. The challenge you have in life, my friends, it's there to complete you. The challenge in my life is here to complete me. Hello? Did you know? When I re-entered Lagos from Uganda, I was dizzy. So I went straight to the hospital. You know why? I had malaria. First time I had malaria. I got it from Uganda, not here. Because I traveled 8 hours away. I was in the border of Rwanda and Uganda for vacation before I flew here. When I came here, I was dizzy, blood test, checked out, the doctor said, malaria. So I laughed. I said, Doc, how come I don't have fever? He said, no, it doesn't mean you don't have malaria when you don't have fever. The reason why you don't have fever is because your immune system is surprisingly strong because of C24/7. So when I had malaria, you know how this to have malaria? I was confined in the staff house, injection every day, bam, you know. 3 times, once a day, I go to the hospital. What do I do? Do I complain? Do I be bitter? Do I feel bad? Nah. I listen to teachings at home. I laugh at my situation. I thank God for good rest. I always speak to myself, it's going to be okay. Heart be strong. Pancreas be strong. Liver, you are strong. Heart be strong. Immune system, double up. That's what I say. I was joking with my friends in Facebook. They go, are you sure you're sick? Why are you making fun of it? What do you want me to do? Cry? No way. My family was concerned. I said, don't be. Papa is okay. I'm vacationing here. That's the winner's attitude. Alright? The loser's attitude is this. You complain. You compare. And you criticize people. If you like to overcome challenges personally, nationally, in your network, this is what I want you to do. When you hear yourself complaining, stop. When you hear yourself complaining against someone, against the company, against a situation, against your country, stop. When I heard it from my pastor, I realized I complained a lot. I know in Nigeria, nobody complains here. If you want to receive the full blessings of God, especially financial blessings in your business, this is a sure cue. Check yourself if you're complaining. For example, I want to complain. Now, ask me why. I can hear voices of the people in the technical room. I can hear. I'm bothered. Can you tell them? Okay. Hello? Who's talking there? I can hear. So what do? Excuse me, can you tell them to be quiet? Is that right?
Yes.
But I'm not complaining negatively.
Yes.
I'm saying, quiet please. Is that right?
Yes.
Complaining is shouting here, not telling my friend Olga to please tell them not too loud. That's different. Complaining is talking here. Did you see what they're doing? Man! Come on, everybody say, stop complaining.
Stop complaining.
Say to your seatmate, stop complaining.
Stop complaining.
Again, when I say that, that goes for me as well. If I begin to complain, the doors of blessings close down. Is that right?
Yes.
Number 2, do not compare. A sure way to downfall is to compare yourself with another. If I compare myself with my brother, I go down.
Yes.
If I compare myself with the upline, downline, man, you go slow. Why? You're distracted.
Yes.
Remember what Jesus said? No one, after putting his hand on the plow and looking back, that means looking beside left and right, you can't focus. Is that right? Never compare. And number 3, never criticize. That's a solution to facing a challenge in life. That's a solution in facing a challenge in your network. That's a solution to face your challenge in your family. By the way, for those who don't know, I am a pastor by vocation. I graduated with a degree in theology in Phoebus College of Bible in 1987. Then I completed a certificate in the Morris Cerullo School of World Evangelism in Tel Aviv, Israel. Then I went back to the Philippines. I attended an American seminary under the Dumata School of Ministry, Rhema Bible College in the United States. So I know what I'm saying. I pastored for 25 years. I did network marketing for 10 years now, until now. Then I joined management as an international trainer and life coach in 2013, full-time. But the rest of my days, I was a networker like you. Alright? And until now. You know what networking is? In AIM Global, ask me what. It's like building a family. If you can build a good family, you can be a good network leader. If you cannot run a family, you cannot be a good network leader. What I love with Alliance is this. Your dreams can happen. Your income, sky is the limit. Come on. Do you believe in the sky is the limit income? Yes. Joseph Lim, our top 1 all over the world. The only GA diamond. Posted in the Facebook this morning. He said, wow, I'm excited. This is top 1. I'm excited. I will be the first distributor of Alliance to hit 8 digits income. That's around 10 million pesos minimum per month. Can you count that, Mama Grace? That's about 70 million naira per month. That's what Joseph is very near to earn. Now, John, is that possible? To you, not yet. But to him, he's been here 12 years.
Yes.
From the day it opened, he's here. And he had what? A long-term mindset. If you are here and you say, John, I'll just try. If it doesn't work in 1 year or 2, I leave. I tell you, leave now. Because that mindset will not work. That doesn't solve a problem. If your problem is finances now, check what you have been doing the past 2 to 5 years. If what you've been doing to make money 2 to 5 years does not bring you good results that you like, shift. Because if you don't shift, the next 5 years is same. Amen. You've got to shift. And Joseph Lim knew exactly where he's going. So he's excited in what he's doing with his business in Alliance. Okay? Nigeria is preparing for its second wave. Do you know that waves are so powerful? When the first wave came, those are the people that rode on the first wave. Now listen. The second wave is coming on the 7th year of Nigeria. Remember in the Bible, 7 years is very supernatural. Very special number. And when I look at the history of Nigeria, when I was discussing it with our president, he's sharing with me what's happening in Nigeria. I said, wow, that's a big market. And the way that Ed is preparing for Nigeria and has prepared already is already there on the table. We just need people to run it away. Why, John? Why 2019? Because as I look at the sales now, overall, by the way, Abuja, let me congratulate you. You are always the highest sales every day. Come on, give yourself a better hand up, Abuja. But I want the sales of Abuja daily to be the sales of all the RCs.
Amen.
And the many states that are not yet open in Nigeria. Remember, 200 million people. 50% are below 30 years old. That's my message today. The second wave, I tell you, beginning today, we are preparing you for January. I want you and I challenge you to shift what you are doing. I'll tell you later. John, what do you mean shift what we are doing? I'll tell you later. 3 things you need to do to ride in the wave. Who likes to ride in the wave? Chain wave. Never forget this. The second wave is always bigger than the first wave. What you guys made in 6 years, you can make double on the second wave. Or even triple. Let's read together. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Development of skills. Let us also be inspired and learn from the others. You know, as I told you, John Aspirin is my upline. But for 5 years, I was his pastor. He calls me Papa, Pops, alright? But now, he's the one teaching me. And I don't care. Why? It changed my life for the better. I learned so many things from John Aspirin. I learned so many things from Francis Miguel, from Dr. Ed Cabanto. But listen, I'm older than them. Way older. But I thank God that the Lord used the 3 of them to bring me where I am now. I am now pastoring not only a city in the Philippines. I am pastoring the whole of AIM Global all over the world. The Lord has increased me. From renting an apartment for 21 years because of our Emotion business, now I live in a beautiful, expensive village in my country. From commuting, now I drive multiple vehicles. My children live comfortably. All debts paid, all obligations paid. We can travel where we want to go. I've been to 12 countries doing this business. I've been in Shanghai with my wife for vacation 4 days. Hong Kong with my family. Singapore with my wife again. We've not done that for a long time. Amen. And because of Alliance, we are able to do what we're doing now, and I give glory to God for that. Lesson, be teachable. As I share the story of East Africa, I want you to take notes and copy details because I cannot lend you this material. Alright? Just take notes. Ready? This is how we began. We started with few people. This is our first speakers bureau in 2015. Half of the people here are gone. Either they stopped doing Alliance or they moved to other MLM companies because they had a short-term mindset. When we began, they say, I'll just try. If nothing works, I leave. So half of these people left. There's Juliet, the mother of Kenya. That's Hajara. That's Nancy. That's Harriet. This is Majo. That's Elias, Mark, Barnabas, Pius, Livingstone. The rest, gone. The rest, gone. While I give you data later, I want you to remember the faces of those people who left. What they have missed. We are only 2015, 3 years and a half. There's Michael Dianimac, our first few meetings, that's Elias and Hajara, and that's the beautiful traffic jam I missed in Kampala. It began with a team and a man who caught the vision. The Achievers by Marjorie Obota, GAMCSD Philippine Church qualified. Okay? So there's Charles Lubong, another guy, and then Majok. Two more, and then Majok. Then to the left of Majok, Flying Eagles, Barnabas Mugwanya, GA, SB, the father of Malawi. Alright? And then to the right, Elias Muzi, top 1 of Alliance. Can you imagine the left and right of Majok? Top 1 and top 3.
Wow.
Chicken sweet. Alright? It began with her, but as days progressed, he said, Mama, can I start my own group? Sure, fly. So Flying Eagles. Mama, can I start my own group? Sure. So he called his team the Visionaries.
Wow.
Look at Elias Mahuzi and his team. All young people. 13 out of the top 20 of Uganda belong to the Visionaries under him. He got the vision of the man. He saw what can be done in East Africa first, before the rest of Africa to conquer. So look at them. Look at the branding. Look at their outfit. Look at their ages. That's what I want to share with you today. What is the secret of their high-speed network building? Why they overtook Nigeria? Why they overtook Filipinos in terms of daily income, in terms of monthly income, in terms of ranking? Why? Look at Elias Mahuzi. He joined when he was 24 years old, 25. Now he just turned 29. The guy is GASPMC Philippine Trip Qualifier. He already made $1 million in 3.5 years. $50,000 every month commission in all his accounts. Has 10 countries under his team. Okay? Elias Mahuzi, 29 years old. When I arrived from Philippines, I cannot give him something expensive because he is making more money than me. So I bought him a pair of socks. And he liked it so much. I dedicated his Mercedes-Benz first car. I dedicated his Land Cruiser second car. I dedicated his brand new Prado his third car. When he bought the Prado, he was carrying a big bag full of cash. Paid the car in cash. I've never seen that in my life in the Philippines. The cars he drives, I tell you, it's like the cars of Joseph Lim in the Philippines. Okay? So let's show the video of Elias Mahuzi. He has a video for you, and I interviewed him very, very briefly.
Good morning, everyone. We are here live with the top 1 of East Africa, Anasian Muslim Global, Elias Mahuzi. Elias, would you like to greet them?
Hi, everyone.
Here live with the top 1 of East Africa, Anasian Muslim Global, Elias Mahuzi. Elias, would you like to greet them?
Hi, everyone. Greetings from Uganda. Elias Mahuzi.
Elias, how old are you, and when did you start doing Alliance?
I'm now 20
No, it's all right.
age. I started doing the last motion over 2 years ago. I joined in Mali 2015.
Okay, so is this your first network marketing company?
Not really. I did join another network company before, and I did succeed.
Did you hear that? This is his second MLM, but in the first MLM, he did not succeed. Move forward. Okay? Because I'm wasting time here. Yeah. Are you wait? But you have a meeting at 4.
Let them go. This is our future.
Alright? Two things. The success of the visionaries lie on two things. One, young people. Two, right system. Period. Young people, right system. Elias do not have people under him over 30 years old. No 40, no 50. All 30 below. He's 29. The ones who started with him 4 years ago are still with him today. Top one is Elias, top two Duncan. Duncan is his direct. Hadjara is Duncan's direct. When we had an anniversary, he stood up. You know what Elias said? Top one, Elias Muhuzi, stood up and said, "Thank you, God. Thank you, board of directors. Thank you, management." After telling everyone, he said, "Do you know why I'm not top one?" They said, "No." You want me to tell you? Yes. Duncan, come. Duncan is the first to believe in me. Thank you. Hadjara, come. Hadjara is the first to believe in Duncan. Jimmy is my other leg. My direct. Nicholas my other leg. He called 13 people on the stage. 13 out of the top 20 are all young people, all doing the right system under him. Not everybody can do that. Because everyone wants to go on their own way. That doesn't work in alliance.
Good morning, everyone. We are here live with the top one of East Africa, Us Global, Elias Muhuzi. Elias, would you like to greet them?
Hi everyone, greetings from Uganda, Elias Muhuzi.
Elias, how old are you and when did you start doing alliance?
I'm now 29 years of age. I started doing the last motion of years ago. I joined the man and 15.
Okay, so is this your first network marketing company?
Not really. I had joined another network company before, and I did succeed. And the last motion will become my second chance.
Awesome. Can you share with us briefly how big your network is now here in Uganda and in other nations?
In Uganda, we have now grown a very, very big network. Actually, my team in 3 years in total has 80,000 accounts all over Uganda and in Kenya.
What is the name of your team?
My team is called the Visionaries.
And where have you concentrated in terms of age bracket?
Most of the people in my group are young people. In fact, many of them are 29, 28, and below. We have from 18 years of age to maybe 35, but especially 20s.
Great. And how many countries under Uganda now, more or less?
We now have Kenya. Actually, many of the 8 out of the top owners of Kenya are visionaries. We now have Tanzania, Rwanda, Zambia, and Congo, especially Eastern Congo, and of course,
Awesome. The past 3 years, entering 4 years, what have you been doing in your life as far as changes economically is involved?
are you talking about achievements?
That's right, achievements.
I want to really emphasize that in my first year, which was 2015, I did not make a lot of money. But one key thing that happened, I learned about, I did a lot of training, I read a lot of books on network marketing, I read your first year network marketing, I read how to make money making machine by landing it, network marketing. So I really was doing a lot of training. And but in my second year, my income exploded. I remember one of my achievements in my second year, I bought a piece of land worth 400 million shillings. That is about $100
He bought a property right in Kampala, in the city.
That's in your second year.
my second year.
Second year.
On the first year, he didn't make money. He trained his leaders. Second year,
We are converting from Ugandan shilling to US dollars.
About to $110,000.
Great.
110 US dollars. Awesome.
Fantastic.
So I bought my first car then in Mercedes-Benz and then my second car is Cruiser. And by my second year, I remember I traveled to the Philippines and I spent Gold Executive Camps, millionaires and members. And I remember in 2016, in my team alone, we had 13 people buying their first cars.
Fantastic.
Downtown, civil, and so we really made a lot of money. Then my third year, the business are very exploded. Already most of my accounts are maximizing and we buy a lot of the property.
Great. What do you see, Elias, in the next 10 more years, 15 more years that you will be doing in Alliance?
Oh, 10 more years. It is so exciting, really. Because looking at what has happened in players alone, I've already hit $1 million. Players. I don't know how much financial it will be in 10 years. I know the future is going to be very, very bright. We are going to reach every corner of Africa. We are going to be able to make more millionaires. We are already going to, we are really doing good training online to reach many more markets. So I want to say that we shall change the whole economy of Africa, not just Uganda, but Africa in the next years.
Fantastic. Elias, parting words to our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, because Nigeria is so big. Compare them with how difficult it was for you to begin in Uganda. If they only will have the mindset and system that you have.
Well, I really want to, first of all, my brothers from Nigeria, I'm very, very happy to be sending this message to you. One is a message of hope. My team is comprised of many young people. In fact, we only have 2 married people, the first people that I started with. I'll also be married soon next year. But one thing that we are focused on is focusing on learning, focusing on training. Even right here on my table, we have some books on network marketing that we are just taking out. This is ML Power, Network Marketing Ultimate Empowerment. There is also another one. To be a network marketing superstar is another one. How to build a successful network marketing business. So the point I'm trying to make here is don't just join with the get rich quick mentality. Understand that if you learn what to do, you teach your team what to do, money will flow very, very fast. And you're going to build a very sustainable business. Now I don't have to work anymore. I sit in my office, close the door, do trade programs for my team, maybe do a little bit of training in players. And I believe that for you, Nigeria is bigger, it has a bigger economy, it's probably the biggest economy in Africa, and you can do 20 times more than what you can do in Uganda. Thank you.
Great. There's a big event happening in your life soon, more than the Global Ambassador Ruby. What is it that you will do in the next few months?
So the next few months I will, I'm working on becoming a Ruby Global Ambassador. Where I need to involve 5 direct global ambassadors. I already have so many board executives. In fact, I have 11 direct board executives.
And then going to
to Diamond Global Ambassador.
fantastic. Then soon you will be also Global Ambassador Diamond.
Diamond Global Ambassador. So I'm working for that to make sure that by the time I travel to the Philippines, a few months from now, I'll be able to go.
Fantastic. But more than that, your fiancé.
My friends, I'll talk about my next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Elias Uzi, our top A global leader in East Africa. God bless you.
Did you hear that? Elias is not the only one making money in Uganda. He's not the only one having a big group. Duncan is there, Jimmy is there, Nicholas is there, Adjara is there, Josephine is there, Jamia is there. 13 GEs direct of Elias. And these directs are speeding up becoming GA. Jimmy Kayune is the youngest, who just turned GA I think 3 weeks ago. We celebrated him online because he was in Tanzania. Can you imagine, in less than 2 years, he became GA, faster than Elias. So we're breaking records there. Again, 2 reasons. Young people, right system. Alright? You go with the old, you will not reach this. You go with the wrong system, you will not reach this. I'm sorry to say, but that's the reality. Network marketing is about activity. Network marketing and alliance is about energy. How big is this dream of Elias now, the visionaries? Look, Uganda is averaging $1 million per month in sales for the past 6 months now. $1 million. 200 to 300 global packages per day. Top 1 commission is $54,000 per month. Top 2, Duncan 38,000, now 40,000 per month. Top 3, Barnabas 27 to 30,000 per month. These are in US dollars. What do they have in common? Young people and right system. Only 2 things. When you focus on the wrong market, you will never grow a network. Okay? Now, making ordinary people becoming extraordinary is happening in Uganda. The visionaries have a vision statement written down by Elias himself, memorized by all members. You join Alliance today through visionaries, they give you through text. In WhatsApp, you can watch this, memorize that. That's our vision statement. We will say that before training, after training. Let's show that now. I'm surprised. And this is not original from Elias. He copied this from other MLM groups. Okay? But he wrote a personal statement. His leadership statement. To be part of the whole right system of every member of his team. So everybody gets to write. Because there's a portion that you will say your personal declaration. What is your self-talk? My self-talk is, I shall be silver executive by December 2018. I shall make 1 million Ugandan shilling every day by January 2019. They say that every day. They program their mind to say that and to do that, so they follow a route to success. They don't just wake up and say, what do I do today? No. Everybody knows what to do. Because everybody's on the same page. You'll know later why. I always find it amusing and amazing to find young people in visionaries tell me, Papa, 24 hours is not enough. Because they know what to do. People to meet, people to present to. No time to sleep. They sleep when they're so tired. Because things are to be done right in front of them. People are calling them. What's this? Inquiries online by the thousands. How can you sleep? Hello? Now, when we talk about, can we show that? When we talk about young people, I do not mean to discourage the old people. I'm 53. When I joined Alliance, I was 42. I was already old. Why? Ask me why. It's very, very simple answer. Young people can jump, I cannot anymore. They can leave this city and go to another city anytime. They don't have kids, they don't have wife. Old people cannot do that. We have many responsibilities already. We have to accept that. So, if you promise a 60 years old today in Abuja, she joins, the old mama comes. What's this? Mama, you will make $50,000. You'll have a big network. You're joking her. That's not true. Is that right? Promise help. Products are good, excellent for your body. Share it with your friends. The same 50 years old, 60 years old, right? But you do not expect them to do OPP every day. You don't expect them to go online. You tell them, Mama, you go online, you recruit plenty online, huh? She goes, watch online. You go to Facebook. What book? Let's talk in Messenger. Who is the messenger? They don't know that. But the young people, they are digitally connected. I talked to a 20-year-old in Ibadan. I put that, by the way, I have a session on online marketing, how to reach the whole of Nigeria. Not outside first. Nigeria only. How to reach the whole of young people in Nigeria using online marketing. Fantastic. Step by step. Are you ready now? Oh, this is what they do. Their self-talk. Ready now? Play. Come on. If your seatmate is sleeping, wake them up. Say, don't sleep, please.
Good morning. And so members who are serving today, just for announcements.
Can you forward it a bit?
Suggestion.
Put it in the middle, because it's only announcement. He's only making announcements in the middle. There you go. There. Look, all of those young people are wearing coat and tie. All dress, Sunday dress. Nobody in sleepers. Nobody in jeans.
You come as service in past 4 hours. You don't take it fast. Wonderful. So we are going to do a call. Are we ready, team? Yes. Are we ready, team? Yes. I'm not that anyone. Are we ready, team? Yes. Are we ready, team? Yes. One. The vision is rise higher and higher and higher. Who are we? We are the visionaries. Who are we? We are the visionaries. What condition? To be the biggest in Africa. Thousands of people is to us billionaires. What's the doctor? My business is growing. Because I talk to everyone and it's about my business. Everyone I talk to gets started. I am financially free. I am living my dreams. I am able to stand up for the I will achieve my dreams. Away, 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 away. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
Alright, let's give them a big hand clap. Come on. Now, to some of you might say, what's that?
Okay,
It's declaration. It's the power of self-talk. The power of speaking what we want to see in the future. When you say something and believe it shall happen, it shall happen. And what the beauty of this practice is, it's being done in small meetings, in big meetings, regularly. It came from the top, it cascades down to the leaders and down to the new people, even to the ones who just joined today. Alright? That's his dream. Okay? Now, his target market, you heard him, age group 25 and below. Macarelli University students and graduates. Elias graduated there. Alright? Young people in general. He duplicated himself in the first year. In Kenya, the top 20, 8 are under him. The top one is Elias direct. So if you can understand the matching of Elias, it's not people. It's not Peter matching with Sonia. No. It's not Abuja matching with Ibadan. No. That's why he's making 54,000 US per month. Because his left is Uganda, his right Kenya. Under Kenya, left is Tanzania, right Zambia. Then under Uganda, South Sudan, and then Congo. It's countries already. Now Malawi has opened. Now South Africa has opened. All under him. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Come on, let's give Elias a big hand now. Alright? And why I'm reporting this to you, listen, I did not teach Elias this. He taught me this. I learned more than what I taught him when he was starting. What am I saying? Hard work, my friends. Study books. He read books of Randy Cage. Made research. Transpose them into the Ugandan culture. Change the language from American to Ugandan so he can communicate. That's how good the boy is. Only 3 years, 80,000 accounts. There's a guy in Manila, one of the top 20, top 50. 10 years in Alliance, only 50,000 accounts. 10 years against 3 years. Are you following? This is phenomenal. What I'm happy with Elias is this. He's not the only one. Duncan. Alright? Nicholas. Fantastic guys. I love them. Why not people over 40 years old? I answered that already. Energy is lower when it's older. In this business, energy is so important. Is that right? Because you have to do this every day. You cannot say, partner, I cannot go, I have arthritis. I cannot go, my back is painful. I cannot go there, that's very far. These kids, you say, you go to Tanzania, the next flight, they're there. Go to the north, 10 hours by bus, they go. And nobody sleeps in the training. Alright? Visionaries Leaders Meeting video. I want you to watch this video, the next one, very short. I took last year, exactly May of 2017. Elias called for leaders meeting, so everybody came. Everybody who came are members of Elias. Nobody is first timer. Everybody has joined. So no guest, because he announced something here. Last year he announced, now I open other countries. In 2015 and 16, Uganda only. But in 17, he said, now we open other countries. That's why you see in Facebook, boom, 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 from this meeting. Ready? And I show this in the Philippines. They don't believe me. But when now they speak in Facebook, in WhatsApp, almost every day, young people showing results. Why? They are on the same page. Young people, right system. Repeat. Young people, right system. One more time. Young people, right system. And I will not apologize that since I landed in Nigeria, I'm seeing old people. Do not look around, please. Exactly. And I'm not putting you down. I'm saying that's a fact. So this is how I encourage you, Papa. This is what you do. Listen, since you heard this, I want you to get to your left, your nephew. And to your right, your churchmate, 25, 24 years old. Said, you just enjoy the income. Is that right? I told Dr. Adinuga in Ibadan, Papa, do you have a prospect today? None. Did you make matching today? None. You are going to repeat that next day, and next week, and next month. So I challenge you to get me. Come, I'll be here 1 week. Get me 18 to 25 years old. The next day, he brought 2. The next day. Because he saw, John, you're right. You're right. I cannot do what they're doing. Exactly! But it doesn't mean you cannot make business. You can. by bringing young people and doing a new correct system. Ready? And no, not this one, my friend. Not this one. The Uganda Shout One. Uganda Shout One. This is a youth energy. Uganda Shout One is when we gathered all the leaders, the members that has. You know how fast visionaries work? It's like this. One guy joins today. Okay? He joins today. Before the day ends, he has a direct already. That's how fast it works. Some people, some young people, paid in midday. See the people? This is Ilias Seminar Hall that can seat 1,000 people. His own office, bigger than Alliance office in Kampala. And he has daily OPP there. Now, ready? That's it. This is leaders meeting. This is not OPP. This is visionaries event, not alliance event. We did not pay a single cent here. When they do programs, hotel meetings, OPP, alliance management does not give them money. They pay their own. They produce their own. That's why life rewards them. Is that right? Now, it's very important to understand and underscore the energy of the young people. Because if you don't make use of the energy of the young, it will be used in a negative way. Tap them young. You know, in their first year, what they do? Massive recruitment. Monthly big events. In 2015 and 2016, I cannot forget this. Every Sunday, there's a big event of visionary somewhere. When I say big, they do OPP, over 1,000 people minimum. Minimum. This is big. They pay for hotel, auditorium, they get money from all leaders. They say, chip in, come on. If we want to harvest money, we plant money. No free loading. You know, they say, Africans love to say, give me. What for me? No free loading. I pay, that's my seed, I harvest. That's what they do. Right? Look, this is their OPP in Royal Imperial Plaza. A 3-star hotel, 3,500 seat there. Okay? Every Sunday for the next 12 months. But this one is last Sunday of the month only, which is very expensive. Last Sunday of the month. 3,000 to 4,000 people, OPP. Doc Boots, I invited one time. Doc Boots was shocked. He goes, are you sure this is India's only? Yes. There's no other group here. Barnabas is in another side. Majo is in another level. This is visionaries only. Pure visionaries. Everybody who joins there is matching for Elias. Can you imagine? This is a Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. after church. And 90% of the invitees are young people, 30 below. I don't know where they're getting them. But they're dead. After OPP, what do we do after OPP? Come on. Meeting after meeting, right? Look. Oops. After OPP, meeting after meeting. This is the biggest meeting after meeting I've seen in my life. Not in the Philippines. Whose phone is ringing? Let's have that raffle.
Yes, sir.
It's still ringing. Listen, everybody, eyes on the screen. Eyes on the screen, come on. That is happening, and that was happening every last Sunday of the month for the whole year of 2015 to 2016. Meeting after meeting. I have not seen that in the Philippines. I have not seen that in Nigeria. I say it again. Management did not pay a single shilling for this group. These guys are serious. Planting serious seeds. Harvesting serious fruits. Why? They stop complaining. They stop comparing. They stop criticizing. No time to fight. Very busy making money. Why fight when I need to encode plenty of goods? Why bigger with some people? No way. No time to quarrel. I have many encashments to do every day. This is in Zambia. That's that Damien, top one of Kenya, open a direct in Zambia. Look at that. That's in the mall. That's Elias, that's Nicholas, and Jimmy. They only fly there to speak, then fly out. These young boys and girls, I tell you, in 2015, they were not driving even boda boda. After 1 year, 13 purchased their own cars, first cars. They drove to their village during Christmas to show their car to their mama and papa. These guys now park their car in the airport, fly to Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania. Then they fly back, drive the car, go home. They say, Papa, I'm not using my car too much. I'm always in another country. 3 years ago, it wasn't like that. This is Tanzania, Kenya. That's Hajara. When I met Hajara, I tell you her story. Beautiful, beautiful story. They have invested in offices of their own. Here's another secret. Office. Everybody say office. Office. Elias has now 8 offices. I counted last night. 8 around Makerere University. His own system and trainings happen here daily. His leaders followed after him. Visionaries in other countries do the same. It's right there in one line. Everybody follows in one line. Nobody falling out. You fall out, you don't make money. You fall out, you don't copy the system. Everybody says, yes, apply. If the applicant is there, they follow. Alright? And the office has daily OPPs, daily training. They only go to the head office to purchase products, ID, bank, then go back for the training. Okay? This is Elias' office, 4th level, it's all his. It's like a school. That's another Nicholas' office, better office than Elias. This one, he pays 100,000 pesos a month rental. 2 big halls, 500. OPP and DO. And then offices, for his big office, offices of his key people. They chip in 100,000, that's about 700,000 naira. For rental alone. I said, that's expensive. Why do you do that? Because this is our headquarters. When Ugandans say, my office, they take pride that they have office. Okay? Video interview with Nicholas. Listen, before, this is yesterday. Listen. The account of Nicholas, I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, his ID number is Africa, Nigeria. 7 accounts, all in all, yesterday, he encashed 9 million Ugandan shilling. I checked with my converter. 9 million is around 800,000 naira. So I called him up. Is this accurate, Nicholas? Because I'm going to share this in Abuja. Is this what you're making every day? No, sir. I make a lot today. But my average every day is only 3 million Ugandan shilling. Only 2 years, entering 3rd year. He joined May of 2015, to be exact. When we opened the office, it was his first day. So May 15 will be his third year. And now he's making to the tune of 290,000 naira every day. You know, I said that in Dubai, everybody clapped their hands. I said that in Ibadan, they shouted. I said it in Abuja, they go, Grace, what's happening here in Abuja? I said, this boy, in short 3 years, making 290,000 naira, they go. Okay, yeah, I know, but how come there's no clapping? That's my question. Oh, take two. I got shocked. I like that. Alright? Now let's remove the shock now. Ready? This boy in short 3 years is now making 290,000 naira. When you clap, it means it's doable. If he can do it, you can do it. That's what I'm saying. I want the energy to transfer to you. So it's not only a dream. It's happening now as we speak. What happened didn't do it? Let's do it. Let's listen. Let's listen to Nicholas quickly. This boy just got married. That's why I traveled.
Mr. Nicholas Doliatemba, a distributor, power leader of Dream Team Empire in Uganda. Can you state your name and when did you join Alliance?
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Nicholas Doliatemba. I'm from Kampala, Uganda. I've been a distributor with Rain Global for now the last 2 years, about 7 months. I joined the day of our Rain Global in Uganda. Thank you.
So, how many centers do you have, Nicholas? How many centers do you have? Accounts, yeah.
Yeah, so far I was counting, they are coming to 15.
All right.
15 centers.
And how many countries you are working on with your Dream Team Empire?
As a Dream Team member, we have expanded to several countries, from Kenya, to Tanzania, to Zambia, to now Malawi and South Africa, plus DRC Congo.
Fantastic. So this month alone, how much have you made already?
This month alone, so far, the last time I printed my bank statement, it was about 40 million Uganda.
40.
That is about over $15,000.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So now you are focusing in this office of yours. What do you have in this big office that you own?
We are focusing on major training the leaders, because our major goal is we are using this center as a command center. As I say, command center. We want to go to all the 54 countries in the whole of Africa. So this one is very focused on training, supporting the new leaders, so that when they are going to go into these countries, they are able to go independent.
Fantastic, fantastic. So what do you see about your future with Alliance in the next 5-10 years?
In the next 10-5 years, it's going to be massive, because we should have been able to spread our business in the whole 54 countries, including we are coming back to Nigeria. Nigeria training centers and make sure that we are present in all 54 countries.
So, do you want to share some message to the Nigerian uplines that we have there?
Okay. Thank you very much, Nigeria. First of all, for bringing air global to Africa. Then number two, this is now to our direct upline whom I've got a chance to chat with, Mr. Mike Wademi, a brand from Nairobi. Then to all the Nigerian uplines for introducing air global to Africa, the same time to East Africa, and from there we are also holding the effects of spreading the whole of air global to the whole of Africa. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, are you a Philippine third qualifier?
Wow, this is my second time. I'm going to keep going back in May. I was there last May 2017. So it's going to be massive. And this time around we are going 16 in the dream team.
Fantastic. Now, some Nigerians might not know how poverty has entered Uganda for a long time. But now Alliance has developed and trained multi-millionaires of distributors that we have. What can you say to the Nigerian startups, the people who are just starting their in-global business in Nigeria?
Now, however is starting their business in Nigeria right now, just be positive. Because personally, I was a nobody. I was a mobile money agent for MTN. I believe Nigeria has MTN. Wake up in the morning, sit, you're just doing it to survive. But as we speak today, I have seen it with my own eyes. Very normal people, ordinary people. You think about someone who started from scratch, and as I speak today, they are the favorites in the family. They are nothing ever happens in the village before they are invited. It's a total transformation, and we are seeing it happen every other single day.
Fantastic. How old are you now, Nicholas?
On 1st February, I was celebrating my 29th birthday.
And you tell them what's coming, what's something big coming in your life?
I'm supposed to be having my introduction 2 weeks from now.
Fantastic. And congratulations in advance. So, say your final greeting to the Nigerians from Uganda.
To all the Nigerian leaders who are in Nigeria, I would like to wish everyone a very successful 2018. Let's keep sharing the dream. Let's tell everybody who cares for this thing. There are so many people out there who are waiting for this information of Alliance in Motion Group. We have a big market, about 168 million people. It's a huge, it's one of the biggest markets in the whole of Africa. So take advantage of that and let's explore this. Thank you.
Let's build dream in empire Nigeria.
Do things to make your network grow like them in Nigeria. Do things. What's that? Number one?
Young people, right system.
Young people,
Right system.
young people.
Right system.
Now, to encourage the old people like me, if you're old, you know what to get. Young people and do the right system. Okay? So it is not a secret. It's a matter of identifying your target market. Tomorrow, I'll talk about that more, and on Friday, that's why I want you to see these clips. There's Nicholas in his Mercedes-Benz. They have 7 young men who own Mercedes-Benzes in Kampala. And you see them always in coat and tie, every day. I've not seen them in jeans. I've not seen them in shirts. Always in coat and tie. Okay? Energy of the youth. Look at this. Alright? The energy. Let's not show it anymore. No more. No need. You see? The energy. I have no more time. The energy of the young people. Look, even their photos. You know their photos? They intentionally go to studios to show this online. To put this in their phones. Because they go to restaurants dressed up. They have teams assigned in hotel lobbies. In time. There's 3 batches. You stay there 7 to 10. Somebody will come for the 10 to 1. Systematic. Alright? They do that. And a lot of people are entering into the net. So they come in. These are the guys in Nairobi. I said the Nairobi, Tanzania, the Uganda. And some people are not here. So, ready with the video quickly? The energy. Everybody say energy. Something that I have when I was 25 years old. Today, I could feel a lot of pain already. I'm 53. That's natural. Alright, that's natural. Comparing the activities of the young people and senior citizens, that's way far. So when you think of Alliance, think of young people. When you think of system, think of right system. When you think of Nigeria, 100 million people, 30 30 years old and below. Imagine the 16, 17 years old. How many millions are there? But we're not tapping them. We are tapping the old people because we think they have the money. I beg to disagree. What did these people do? Energy. Energy produces money. Let's look at the energy of the young people. This is after training. After training. That's not happening in the Philippines. And Nicholas, after the training, he told the coach, you video this. I said, what's that? This is what I tell all my leaders. After a training, please prepare something to raise the energy up. That's it. Either they dance, they shout, they jump. That's not the same with old people. Us old people want quiet. We don't like to be moving so much. But the young people not. You attend a rock concert, man, it's loud. There's jumping. It's fast. Even the attention span of young people, very short. Is that right? The word fast is connected to youth. Income earning is also connected to youth. Is that right? Look at the results. This is a regular site in Facebook for the past 2 years now. Every single blessed day. Another secret of Elias, cell meetings. Every member reports to their cell group daily, not weekly, not monthly. Elias made daily scripts for all. Cell leaders began with Elias. As early as 7 a.m., visionaries, all visionaries, meet for skills training. By 9 a.m., it is done. For example, what's your name? Israel joined today. So I presented to Israel, and Israel joined. You know what I do? Israel, I give you the ID, the package, and then are you free at the 2 p.m. for NDO one-on-one? Sure. And then here's the visionaries chat. The vision that we have. Memorize it. And then I go. Tomorrow, Israel, are you serious in doing the business? He goes, yes. You go with me tomorrow, 7 a.m. in Haruna Tower. We will attend cell meeting. So I will bring him to my cell group. Cell groups meet daily. What's happening in the cell meeting? In the cell meeting, it began with Elias. He created a script daily. Everybody say scripts. Salesmen have scripts. Elias discovered that the people who don't succeed in alliance are people who don't know what to say. So if you know what to say, you can sell. Alright? So that's the first thing he did, scripts. And that I'll teach tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. What's inside the script. Is that okay? So please come tomorrow, those only with downlines. If you are here today and you don't understand what downline means, I don't like to see you tomorrow. Okay? Please don't show up here and you go, please. Alright, the anointing stops when I see sleeping people. In Uganda, nobody sleeps because everybody's full. We want to make money. Alright? They don't sleep on their dreams. I wonder why people are in night training sleeping now. I don't get it. I'm sorry. So please, if you're sleepy, step out, please. Is that okay? I know I love you. When I say that I love you, you know that. Alright? I don't mean to offend anyone, but I'm offended. Alright? Because I travel. I don't get paid for my airfare. Alright? He wants me to share with you so you be encouraged and you make the money they're making. Now I know why we're not making it. We're sleeping. Come on, look at your seatmate. Are you sleeping? Come on, look at them. Alright? Make sure not. Oh, he's awake now. He's awake now. There we go. Alright? Now, listen. This is Elias starting the cell meeting. His key people. And after that, when they grow, they go, okay, Duncan, handle 1, Hajara 1, Jim 1, Nicholas 1, have your own. So 10 people every morning. What do they talk about? Skills. Alright? What is prospecting? I will read first statement. After that, what do you mean? What do you say about what I read? What do you think about what I read? Everybody talks. When everybody talks, it's a practice already of presentation. Oh, this guy can speak. Oh, this lady cannot speak yet. I'll train her. You see? What else? Oh, 7 a.m. All my 10 people came at 7. Committed. Oh, the guy who promised to come did not show up. He's not committed. 5 o'clock, everybody's awake. By 6:30, they're on the road, running to their cell meeting. All Uganda. All visionary in Uganda. 7 a.m. Why? It's a testing ground. How many of us joined Monday? After joining, thank you for joining. All right, bye. The prospect goes out and he goes. Right? Then he goes home, she goes home, and the mama said, hey, darling, where'd you go? I don't know, mama. They're very good in selling. I bought this package. Oh. What's that? I don't know. I just said one to the left, one to the right. So what do you do with that? I don't know. How many distributors were sold to and the next day they don't know what to do? In cell meetings, Elias and the visionaries address that the next day. You joined today, congratulations, snap, snap. Welcome to the chat group. Show up the wall in the cell meeting. So the 10 people, after training 2 hours, everybody got the chance to talk. I size up everyone. Oh, there's a doctor here. There's a nurse there. There's an engineer here. It goes up to the upline. At the end of the training. After the cell meeting, okay, go now. When they go, you know what happens? They share one-on-one. They OPP. Somebody joins. The next day, the 10 becomes 12. The 10 becomes 15. The 10 becomes 20. When it's 20, divide another cell. Do you know our bodies? Our bodies composed of cells. And cells communicate with each other. When one cell does not communicate, it dies. Is that right? So you have to create a lot of red cells in your body to combat the white. In networking, in your own network, it's the same. You've got to check how many are white cells and how many are red cells. The red cells attend cell meetings. The white cells sleep. They don't produce. Look, South Sudanese team. Cell meeting in South Sudan. Mastery of scripts training happening in the cell. Now, he has visionaries, script 1. That's day 1. He has visionary script 364. And it rotates again, goes back to 1 again. Alright? Everybody has a script. They know how to present, they know what to say, how to invite, they know how to follow up, they know how to close, there are techniques how to close. They tell them scripts. You know, I'm surprised in Lagos, there's a Krispy Kreme already from America. The donut shop, the Krispy Kreme, like McDonald's, right? Do you know in Manila there's McDonald's, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi? Even the Batman, the one that maps, alright? Yeah. They have scripts. When he sees somebody entering the shop, the restaurant, they go, good morning, sir. Welcome to McDonald's. Please enjoy your stay with us. That's a script. The one in the counter in KFC, when you come, good morning, madam. What do you want for lunch? I suggest you take the combo meal A. That's a script. Somebody taught them that to sell. Alright? Are you learning?
Yes.
Look, one of the biggest cell meeting I attended. It's big. It's gonna divide after the training. Group training happens next. MDO, ASAP, technical training, special training every day. So you don't have to wait for the office. When is MDO? Next Tuesday. When is technical training? When the trainer comes. So for the whole week, there's none. That's how slow we are. Even in the Philippines. In Visionary, no. Every day. What do you need to know? MDO? There's an MDO happening now. Go. ASAP? There's ASAP there. Go. To Ham Tower. You like technical training? John will be in a Cisco Tower. You go. We have another office there. It's happening. You want OPP? A big group? There's happening in Nicholas Dream Team. You go. That's how fast. Alright? Daily midday OPP for the working class. Each member brings their target market. Product presentation is short. Marketing plan up to uni level. Testimonies of SCGCs present. Meeting after meeting to make them join. I noticed their presentation is short. Why? The attention span of the young people is short. You start presenting global GA Max, the young people goes, need to go. Alright? So as quickly as possible. Very quick. Let's read together. Ready? Let's read.
Recruits, presents, retail, online marketing, no responsibility results.
That's what they do. No time to complain. No time to compare. No time to quarrel. Why? They are so busy. They produce leaders like products in a manufacturing plant. Have you been to a manufacturing plant? I used to work in a manufacturing plant as a chaplain. I see medicines being produced, manufactured. You see the tableting machine, how tablets are made. You see the liquid pharmaceutical, how the cough syrup is placed on a bottle. You see the bottle? Then there's capping machine with the cap, and then there's labeling machine. And then it goes down to the boxes. Then they wrap it. And then straight to the quality control. And then for shipment. Can you imagine? They produce leaders like that. Like click-clack. Tap, 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 tap. While we sit here, they're producing leaders there today. Hello? Leadership camp every quarter. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 full days with pay. They offer to all visionaries. 4 times a year. Over 100 new leaders being trained intensively for 3 days. 4 leadership camps scheduled in a year. 400 minimum trained people per year. Some groups do recognition rally of their own. Look. I have a video, but I can find it. So nice. Look at this. They look like soldiers. 120 people, all in black rubber shoes, all young people. Each one paid for their lodging, food, training materials. They save money to attend that. Why? Friday whole day, it starts at 6 a.m., ends at 12 midnight. Start at 6, Saturday, 12 midnight. There's seminar, but plenty of group dynamics. And those are not original. I saw it. It's from other MLM company. They got it. This one works, let's use it. This one works, use it. They have people falling on their back and the team catching them to combat fear. They have public speaking training. They have question and answer portion. They have presentation skills one-on-one. Fantastic. The whole 3 days. So once the person gets out on a Monday morning, man, he's on fire. Right away. Look at that. Even the stage where I am. Look. They're down there. Fantastic, fantastic. This is Hajara's story. You know her story. He used to live in a confused house. When I met her in 2015, she sold her DV to join Alliance. Then the rest, as they say, is history. Look, that's her downline, her friend Jamia, who used to be a primary school teacher, making 9 million Uganda shilling per year. Now she's making 9 million every 4 days. Can you imagine that? She drives a Pajero while she drives a Prado. Look at them in 2015, Hajara, Nancy. Alright? Look at her now. She owns her own flat, beautifully designed, and now she has a boyfriend. Hallelujah. Look at that. Look at Majo. Majo took care of this young man, Reagan. While still celebrating a young lady for her car achievement, that's Sajaria. Yet another young man, only 26 years of age, Regan Ahabwe, who has acquired a brand new Mitsubishi Pajero. Congratulations, Regan. Proud of your achievement. That's the power of our business. Wow, just getting started. In Uganda, this is no exaggeration. Every week, somebody brings out a new car. Why? They have momentum already. The hard work was past. It's harvest time now. This business is about good planting, good location of seeds. It's like Psalm chapter 1. When you are planted, like a tree planted in the streams of water, it bears fruit in season. The leaves do not wither. Whatever he does prospers. Why? Because you have planted well. When you planted in the young people's life, it's fast. Amen. Amen. Come on, everybody say, that's right. That's right. Come on, set your seatbelt, that's right. That's right. One more time, say, he's right. He's right. Julius Cabanda. When I first met this guy, this boy has plenty of questions. I get irritated already. I was even trying to tell myself, this boy will not make it. He has so much question. He's annoying me. But the boy moved far south, back in his village, concentrate on the young, build his network there. When he came back, we were surprised. Look, whenever I remember my journey from Buwik village, from the village, self-employed to achieving real success and opening business in different countries. Now the amazing success, owning 16 acres of land, is not my own achievement but my team. Thanks. The great man, my upline, who helped me, showed me business, Mr. Kamulugeya, Isma. But thanks Mr. Asap, Nicodima, Payus, Regan, and all M Global. Many people decide to work alone and die with their dreams. But let me thank all these teams all over Africa. Look at the boy, owning a certificate of title for a 16-acre of land. Visionaries expansion in other countries, all of this. Kenya, Zambia, Congo, Namibia, Burundi, Tanzania, Malawi, South Sudan, Rwanda, South Africa, and many more. Ilya sends experts in these countries, while the rest prospect online and refer to them. He assigns, he has assignment. Not anyone can just go abroad. So if there's a prospect in Zambia, and it's a good one, Ilya picks you, prepare to fly next week to that country. They stay there for 3 to 4 weeks, doing the system, duplicating it there. I'll give you one funny scenario. Ask me what? One lady, a network leader in Benin. Is it near here? Benin. Suddenly showed interest in alliance. She showed up in our meeting in Kenya. And Elias told me, Coach, see that lady? What? She's a top MLM leader in Benin. She wants to join my team. So she did. So Elias has sent people in Benin already to start Visionaries Benin Alliance. And 2 Nigerian young people already joined, being trained as we speak right now. Those guys are not far from here. They are from Lagos. These 2 young people are from Lagos, recruited in Benin. So I told the people of Lagos, watch out. If you don't wake up, those 2 boys will come here in Lagos, get their own office, build quietly. In the awarding of Nigeria, you'll be surprised. Somebody unknown will rise. Why? 2 things. Young people, right system. What's the next? Young people, right system. Okay? Look at got this one, very first. Still in Facebook now. Catherine Kerubo Mesha. Look, this is the day she joined. In July 2016, Catherine traveled all the way from Kisii, a town in Nairobi, in Kenya, to Nairobi to discourage her sister Mercy from joining in Global. Her mistake was agreeing to attend a presentation. She immediately joined after seeing the potential of the business. Today, she's among the top leaders in Kenya, and on this day, she's an owner of a brand new Mercedes-Benz. I don't know in Abuja, but I saw a lot online, Mercedes-Benz for sale, beautiful. What if a 20-year-old boy or a girl drives a Mercedes-Benz here, Grace? What can happen? Because in Uganda, Grace, when they see young people driving, the old people, they stop them. They stop. And when an old person stops you, you stop. The old people go, oh, yeah. So we stop. I said, why are you stopping? The old man. So he opens, they speak in Luganda. I don't understand, but I know what he's saying. The man goes, where did you get this car from? The boy says, in my business called AIM Global, Papa. If you like, we can talk about it. And you know what they do to the Papa? Not to recruit him only. Papa, I want you to join, but bring me your children. Bring me your nephews. Bring me your church people, not you. You just enjoy your left and right. Because he cannot work with the old. He works with young people, righteous. You know, we have to admit, old people are hard-headed. We old people, we don't like to learn new tricks. Is that right? I'm old, you're young. Stop it. Elias makes 54,000, we don't. Is that right? Let's learn from them. Sometimes life needs to teach us lessons from the young. And when we humble ourselves to learn from the young, life blesses us. Is that right? Pride goes before destruction. But a humble heart, God blesses in this lifetime. Visionary culture, the three together. Number one. So they say, Israel, have you seen where we're going? And Israel says, yes, sir. So do you commit to do nothing but alliance? Yes, sir. You're in. But if you say, no, I cannot commit, all right, you go and meet some of them regularly. Number two, it means they have good attitude. I see Nigerians have great attitude, all right? So we can do this. Then, skills motivation. Everyone in the team is highly motivated. They dress up and do business. I told people in Onitsa, I told people in PH, I told people in Ibadan, I told people in Lagos, honor your office. Treat your office professionally. Do not come here in slippers. Do not bring people and you're wearing house clothes. Do not come here and just chit-chat with people. Come here, make business, transact, leave. Do it professionally. Alright? In PH, I told them, I don't like to see those women in front of the office chit-chatting. Two days, I went to them. Hi, what are you doing here? All wearing household clothes. They're in front of PH. I was beside them. For 1 hour, observing them. They go, Coach, they did not know I'm studying them. 1 hour, no recruit, no sales. That's why they're not making any progress. So I told the old people of Ibadan, I love you guys, but you have to make a branding, a new brand for our office. They've got to come here and make business. They must not come here and see people, your legs are raised in the chair. You are just chit-chat. No. This is business. Amen. Duplication in fast speed is a must. Servicing other groups for the company. I told that already. Very good. The dream continues on, not only for Elias and the visionaries, but the whole of East Africa. I told you, when Barnabas calls Elias shows up, even if it is cross-line. Why? If we are together, we all make money. If we are disunited, we don't make money. If we pull down one another, I'm sorry, we will not run fast. But if we lift up everyone, we go together. I don't believe that it is Nigerian culture. I don't believe so. Not at all. As a theology student at the seminary, I was told in my mission class by my professor, when you see a culture, only two things you have to do. Either you conform to the culture or you confront the culture. If it's a good culture, conform. Nigerians are aggressive, conform. That's good. But when you say, Nigerians love to fight, confront. That's not good. It's, you'll not make money, I will not make money if we fight. We have to say peace. Everybody say peace be with you. Blessed are the peacemakers. If it's possible, the Bible said, be and live at peace with all men. Come on, say to your seatmate, peace be with you. No time to quarrel. Let's make money. Let's build business. Remember what the Bible said? May the Lord bless the works. Your hands must be busy doing the work. If you can be busy doing the work, God has nothing to bless. Amen. Now I'm preaching. The dream continues on. The challenge now is to you, our people in Abuja. Nigeria is bigger than Uganda. Nigeria is wealthier than Uganda. Numbers alone to show you that it's going to be a long journey for Nigeria. We are in Manila for 12 years. Only 5 million people. Another 12 years, 10 million only. Philippines is 107 million. We cannot saturate Philippines for the next 50 years. Can you imagine how big Nigeria is? 200 million. We can go 50 years here, the Lord willing, and still we cannot saturate the whole of the Nigeria. Amen? Do not waste this opportunity. Long journey still, my friends. The question is, are you willing to do whatever? I am so honored to be here. I am so blessed. I have many photos to show you. But you know, I'm very good. I will be here tomorrow morning at 9. I invite you to come and join me again. We'll talk about the cell meetings in detail. Alright? And then I'll be answering questions there. No question and answer for the moment. Tomorrow you ask the question. I will repeat. The ones to show up tomorrow morning are those seriously considering to build their network big.